All right, good news for drivers tonight. The final section for the I-69 extension is a go.
INDOT says they can finally now push forward with this final phase that will link Martinsville to Indianapolis. Alan Carter tonight is live with more on what it's going to mean for drivers and businesses along that route. Alan?
That's right, guys. You know, we were actually driving back to this spot. We're going down 465, and the traffic was pretty bad. My photographer, Johnny, turns to me and says, you know what, they should really think about building an interstate here. And, of course, that's the point here, right? I mean, I think there's a lot of people that have thought that over the years here. Every single time we see a red light here, take a look, traffic gets pretty backed up. That's really the frustration here, especially at a time like today. But INDOT says that that'll all be going away soon. 37 will then become the extension of Interstate 69. Of course, there's a lot of drivers that are excited about that, of business owners as well. But there are also some who will be forced to pack up, move out. It's one of the more frustrating drives in Indiana, trying to head south toward Evansville.
37 can be quite busy, especially if there's a game in Bloomington. You know, the traffic's horrendous then.
For years, INDOT has been wanting to get I-69 completed.
For me personally, yes, that's going to be a relief.
Well, now it appears it's a go on the final leg of that project.
It's been a long time coming, and I think most of the folks on the corridor appreciate that it's finally here.
INDOT issuing their environmental impact statement, really the final hurdle in greenlighting Section 6 of this project.
If you look at it, we're going to be eliminating 14 stoplights, and that is the kind of thing that gets traffic starting and stopping and starting and stopping. And when you eliminate the stoplights, get free flow of traffic, that makes it easier and safer for people to get around.
However, it's not without casualties.
Oh, I'd prefer just to stay here. I'm established here. I'm right off the highway.
Josh Lane has owned his shop for 11 years. Now one of dozens of businesses and in some cases homes that'll have to go to make room.
I think it's the fear of the unknown because I don't know how fast they're going to make me leave. I don't know how much money they're going to give me. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find another building. I don't know if how long I'm going to have to be shut down.
Meanwhile, there are others who woke up feeling like they'd won the lottery.
I do, yes. I got a corner lot. I got, both streams of traffic coming right to it. Yeah, it's awesome. I'm really excited about it.
DG Graphics is at the corner of Morgan and Hospital, which is expected to be an interstate exit. But maybe more than his shop, he's excited for his city.
I think it's going to be huge. Getting the traffic flow here, bringing people into Martinsville. We have a ton of restaurants going in, little shops. It's really going to be good. I'm really excited.
All right, so the bad news here is that we're going to be waiting quite a while before anyone gets to drive on it. Construction won't begin until about 2020, with completion of all of 69, not until about 2027, which almost sounds fictional to say out loud, guys.
Yeah, Hoosiers know they've got to be patient when it comes to this I-69 extension project. Alan, thanks.